Hello, my name is Cora and this is my test out video for the RTC ladder barrel and spine corrector. I'm going to first take the Cadillac and convert it into the reformer, one piece at a time. All right, here we go. Go ahead and hook this up all the way. So using the safety strap to take the push-through bar and then removing one mat. At a time. And then setting up the foot bar. And then removing the roll down bar. Since this is the open end of the Cadillac, just keeping all of that off to the side. And then hang the springs up. Strap your foot ready to go. And then hooking up the push-throughs. Our cloth loops. I'm going to double check their length to make sure they are even around the shoulder rests. There we go. And we now have a full reformer ready to work. I'm also removing the trapeze swing and sling to place over here as well. I just about that, so we have room for the foot bar and room for footwork. Now I'm finished. Hello, my name is Cora and this is the RTC being converted back into the Cadillac. And we'll take apart one thing at a time. trapeze. Place this back on. And then we have the open end of the Cadillac. That'll have a roll down bar. Any other springs attached. And then I'm going to begin with my client doing some footwork. So to set up the push through bar and the safety strap, I'm going to remove the Velcro. And since I am loading the springs from below, I am definitely going to be using the safety strap. And that's hooked on. That looks good to go. And we're going to be starting with one red spring and one blue spring. Everything is all set and ready to go. So my name is Cora. I'm doing my RTC ladder barrel and spine corrector test out. This is Pernia Mirza, a client over at Club Pilates in East Memphis and here at Collierville. And no injuries to report, yes? Hands-on corrections okay throughout our session? Awesome. Hi, my name is Cora, and this is my test out video for the RTC, the spine corrector, and the ladder barrel. This is my guest, Pernia Mirza, who will be my student today, my client. So thank you for volunteering. All right, so I'm gonna have you sit into the lip of the spine corrector, sit nice and tall atop the sit bones. Arms are going to reach forward in front of the body, shoulders are down, the ribs are knitted nice and tight, your neck is long, and you are as tall as you can be. Knees together, inhale at the top. Exhale, begin to draw the navel in towards the spine, rounding into the barrel, Pilates arc. Reaching the arms all the way back. Begin to reach those arms up, start to reach them forward, nod the chin, look forward, drop the shoulders down, lead the chest, and inhale, grow tall, good. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, roll back. Following the natural arc of the Pilates arc, spine corrector. Good, reach, nod the chin, slide the ribs down the very front of the body. Inhale at the top, beautiful, and one more, inhale. And exhale, reach with the arms, nod with the chin, reach with the eyes, good. And now we'll add a little tabletop leg to this. So as you roll down, good, inhale, roll all the way down, it's okay, good. And then you'll exhale, nod the chin towards your chest, you'll begin to roll up, tabletopping one leg as you lift, good. And then we'll alternate the legs, so roll down, using your breath, inhale. Exhale through that straw, slide the rib cage down, connect to the hips, good. And then roll on down, good. We'll do one more here on either side. Arms are gonna reach, the chin will nod. Curl up, tabletop that right leg, beautiful. And then slowly roll down. And then exhale, arms are going to reach, nod your chin, slide the ribs down the front, beautiful. Now, place both feet down, sit up as tall as you can, reorganize your body, arms reach forward. As you inhale, we're going to begin to twist and exhale to the right. So the rib cage twists around the spine, good. Inhale back to center, growing taller. Exhale, ribs twist to the left. Relaxing the shoulders, movement is happening in the low body. Good, that low waistline, low back. And one more. Beautiful. Twist to center, inhale at the top, exhale, scoop the navel, begin to round back. We'll add rotation to this next series. So go ahead and roll all the way back, inhaling. You'll exhale, nod the chin, good. Coming from extension to neutral to flexion, twist and tabletop the opposite leg. twist the leg you're rotating to. Good. And then untwist, that's fine. And then roll back down, inhale. Good. You're gonna twist at the top towards your tabletop leg, opposite leg twist, or tabletops. Beautiful. And then to center and roll on down. 2 more here on either side. Inhale. Good. And then twist. Beautiful. And lower down. And then exhale, slide those ribs down, lift, twist. Good. One more time here to either side. Perfect. Slide the ribs down the front, reach with the arms. Beautiful. Foot comes down, awesome. And then you have one more time, inhaling, and then exhale, twist. Beautiful, and then foot comes down, and then sit tall. Perfect. Turn to me, I'm gonna take the circle, and you're gonna go into a side position with the legs. Perfect. So it's one hip rotated inward, one hip rotated out. So go ahead and scoot your right hip back just a little bit more. That's it. So you feel like your whole femur is supported in the arc. Go scooch this hip back. Good. A little bit more. Boom. Perfect. And we're going to go into a little side flexion, just warming up the obliques, and then we'll do some port de bras. So you're going to fold your hands and glue them to your forehead. Make sure that your hip points are nice and even and you're anchored. You're going to exhale to side bend towards the arc of the Pilates arc. Good. And then sit tall. Good. Anchoring the hips. Following the direction of the side bend with the head. So you're moving from here. 4. Good. Give me one more. And perfect. Now we'll add a little rotation. So you're going to stretch side bend. Hold. Twist the rib cage. Untwist. And then unflex. Good. You'll flex. Twist the ribs. Good. 3 more. And 2. Hands on corrections, okay? Yeah. Good. And 1 more. You'll side flex, twist, and come all the way up. Good. And then hold it there. And then let's go ahead and go into port de bras. So your right hand here will start on the front of the arc. Good. And your outside hand will begin open and extended. Good. I'm going to go ahead and rotate that and keep a nice soft palm. Perfect. Shoulders are down. Now, your right arm is going to be your guide. So you're going to begin to slide the right arm across the Pilates arc. This arm is going to twist and come in. And then you're going to flex over the arc. Good. And then you're going to sweep that outside arm back out and open back up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep. Flex. Unflex. And sit tall. Good. 3 more. Beautiful. Following the direction of the rotation too. Good. Inhaling, and then one more time, exhale, twist from that waistline. Beautiful, and come all the way back up. Awesome, and we'll do that same thing on the other side. Let me have you turn around. Good. Perfect, you're gonna line the back of the hips up and making sure all your bones are nice and even. And then start with your hands folded on the forehead, press the forehead into the hands, and you're going to side bend towards that arc and sit up nice and tall, so that apex. Good. 3 more. Flex. 2 more. Good. And 1 more. And we'll add that rotation with our flexion. So you will flex, twist, untwist, and sit tall. Flex, twist. Good. 3 more. Perfect. And 2. Good. And then flex. Perfect. Moving from the waistline, last one. And then go ahead and relax. So you're going to take that left hand out to the side of the arc. Good. And then your opposite arm's gonna open up. Now inhale to prepare. Exhale, rotate, bringing that right arm in. This arm's gonna slide across. It's gonna slide across the barrel. That's it, flexing over. This arm will sweep open as you unflex. Good. And then flex and open. Good. 3 more. Moving with the breath, moving with our concentration and with control. Good. 2. And wrap. Good. Awesome job. I can see all of your core muscles. You got 1 more, Pernia. You got 1 more to make 5. And then sweep, flex, and open that arm all the way back up. Beautiful. And we'll move on to the RTC. Hi everyone, we're gonna move on to footwork. Pernia, my client here. Before we get started, I went ahead and assembled the springs and the safety strap. Safety strap first, then I assembled the springs. Without my client underneath the bar for safety reasons, since this is the most dangerous part of the RTC. So we have the springs, safety strap hooked on. I have her on a red and a blue because she is a fairly strong client. So we're gonna get started with some footwork and we'll move on from there. So Pernia, let me have you go ahead and lie on down. Just move the trapeze out of the way for you. Good. And then your head should be good there. You can scooch back maybe just a smidge. Perfect, right about there. Good. And then if you want to, you can either hang out of the poles or you can just keep your arms down by your side, whatever feels best. But let me have you place your heels on the push-through bar. Good. And you want to keep your feet still about 5 inches apart, so in line with the hips, making sure the knees are in line as well. Good, now finding that heel pocket or center part of the heel on your inhale, breathe in, exhale to stretch those legs long. Good. And your pelvis is neutral, so you're feeling that tailbone grounding you. The ASIS and pubic symphysis are all even, so keep that booty down and stretch. Good, shoulders relaxed. Awesome. 6 and 7. Good. And 8. Good. And scooch on down just a smidge more with the body. Scooch on down. Good. Hold it right there. And then let's go to the arches of the feet. Wrap your toes around that foot bar. Good. Nice prehensile position. You'll pull the legs straight, and then you're going to pull those legs down. So feeling the hamstrings contract and extend as you bend and straighten those knees. Good. Reach that pubic bone away, keeping that tailbone grounded. Good, 4 more. 4. Beautiful. Keeping your breath. Collarbones are wide. 3. Perfect. And 2. Good. Pressing out on the knees a little bit. Good. And 1. Now we'll switch our foot position to the balls of the feet. First position, or Pilates feet. So your heels are glued together. You're rotated externally in the hip. Good. And from here, press through that metatarsal, straighten the legs. Pull those legs down and exhale to straighten. Good. Keep that tailbone glued. That's it. And 4. Good. That's it. And 6. Excellent. And 7. Good. And 8. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring the feet back to parallel. Stretch both legs up to the sky. You're on the balls of the feet here. Yeah, go ahead and stretch both feet to the sky. Good. From here, point your toes going into a calf stretch. Pointing, plantar flexion. Good. And then exhale to dorsiflex. So pulling the heels up. That's it. Finding that strength in the ankle joint. Finding that spherical motion, that circular. Good. And then you can go ahead and walk in place, run in place, whatever you feel like doing, whatever activity, prancing, walking, jogging, or running. 2, and last one. Good. And let's go to a wide second position. So let's go back to our heel. It can be turned out or parallel. I kind of like to do both here. Good, and then engaging those abs, straighten the legs and pull those legs to a bent position. 2, good. And 3, perfect. 4 more. Now. And 5, good. 6, awesome. 7, and 8, beautiful. Bend those knees in, good. And then carefully bring the legs together. And I'm gonna change just one thing. So let me have you carefully watch your head as you come up to a seated position, just for a moment. I'm gonna remove the blue spray. So you still have the red spring on, safety strap still on. But now you can come on back, lie on down. Watching your head. Good. And then from here, you're gonna go ahead and place the left ball of the foot. We're on the bar, good. And then we're gonna keep your right leg. Let's go ahead and start with that leg extended. Good. So from here, lift this leg up to the top, foot flexed. Good, so it's kind of like a ghost leg. As you bend that left knee, that right leg will lower, flex the right foot, lift and extend. Good, for 6. Bend, flex and lift. Good, not shifting in the hips, anchoring that pelvis down. Good, 3 more. Perfect. And 5. Good. And beautiful. 6. And then we'll switch feet. Good. So we'll start with this foot just out to the side. Good. Pointing those toes. That's it. As you bend that right knee towards the chest, lengthen, flex, and extend. Good. So you should feel your deep pelvic floor, deep core muscles contracting as you do your footwork here. Good. One hip is extending, one hip is flexing. All this stuff happening in the body. Good. 4. Good alignment. Watch the tracking of the knee. Good. 5. Perfect. And 1 more. Good. And 6. Beautiful. And then carefully remove your right foot. Carefully again come up to that seated position, watching your face so you don't smack yourself with the bar. Yes, just did not do. And we are going to switch up a few things. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and have you come on down here for just a second. And let me have you lie on down. I'm gonna add on your spring from above here in a second, but we're gonna move on into a little bit of abdominal warm-up, a little bit more abdominal warm-up. So I'm gonna place your feet into the sling of the trapeze. And you're gonna have your heels together, toes apart, so it'll be in a turn-out position. Go ahead and reach your arms all the way up and overhead. Slide the shoulder blades down to the back pockets. Close those ribs. Beautiful. We're going to go into a couple of roll-ups. So inhale, use your breath. Exhale, reach forward, press down. Good. And then melt the spine back down. Nice and slow and controlled. And you want to press down with the legs to create that oppositional energy. So as you begin to roll up, look forward, press down, feel the abs. Good. And then slowly lower down. Beautiful. Inhale here at the top, exhale, roll up. And your next roll down, roll almost all the way down. Keep the head, neck, shoulders lifted. Arms are gonna reach long by your side. and begin to pump them up and down with your breath, inhaling for 5 counts. 4, 5, exhale, 3 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Awesome job. So you feel, keep breathing, that oppositional energy in the abs right now. Feeling those arms creating that circulation, that heat in the body. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 4, 5, blow all the air out. And slow it over down. Nice and slow, good. Carefully bend those knees. We're gonna slide the feet out of the sling. And then we're gonna move on. I'll keep that there. So let me go ahead and have you sit on that for just a moment. And I'm going to switch into spring from above. All right, so you have on one blue. You're strong. Believe in your abs. So let me have you come back down under the push through bar. You're gonna hang on to it with your hands. Good. And then, yes, I'm gonna keep you with your legs long because you have some flexibility and you're doing really awesome right now. That's great. Let me just unscrew everything. Here we go. We'll edit that. Here we go. Alrighty. So we're gonna begin with the sit-up. So the assisted sit-up. So before we do, come all the way down. Just to feel a little bit of, just to feel the scapula, I want you to push into the bar, straighten the arms, let the scapulae protract. So slide around to the front. Then we're gonna retract them, sliding them back into their spot. Good. Keeping the elbows straight, but just sliding the shoulder blades in. Just the mobilization of the scapulae. Good. Perfect. So go ahead and sink those arm bones into the shoulders. Nod the chin towards the collarbone. Push into the bar. Lead with the chest all the way up into your beautiful sit-up. Good. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll it back down. Yes. Good. And then inhale, push. Roll it on up. Good. And then roll it down almost all the way. Keep the shoulders just off the mat. Bring your right leg to tabletop. Bring your left leg to tabletop. Curl up an inch. Curl down an inch. Push up an inch. Good. So you're always thinking of reaching. 4. Good. 5. 3 more. 6. 7. And 8. Come all the way down. Perfect. All right. You ready for this? Full teaser. All right. So if you need to tabletop the legs the first couple times, you're welcome to, but you should be ready to go. I moved the trapeze out of the way, so you should snack it with your legs. Extend the legs all the way out nice and long. Good. And then you're gonna start with them down the mat. Arms are straight. Sink the arm bones into the shoulder sockets so you have the connection here with your core. The ribs are connected via the abdominals. Beautiful. So as you begin to roll up, your legs will float up and lift. Good. And then lower down, starting, so moving from the center, rolling down that low back, and then lowering the legs all the way down. 2 more, inhaling. Exhale, push and lift. Good. All the way down. If you want to bend the elbows here, you can do a little scapular reach back through. Nice little stretch of the shoulders. Yes. Bend those elbows, slide the ribs closed. Reach, push through, and lift. Holding it here. You're going to lower lift both legs up and down for 3. Lift and lower both legs up and down for 2. And 1, lift, and lower down, nice and slow. Beautiful. And I will take the bar. Good. And let me have you carefully come on up. And we'll move on to the ladder barrel. Alrighty, so we are moving on to the side leg series on the ladder barrel. So I have Pernia set up here. Her hand is on the 3rd rung down from the top, and her hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. She has her top hand here to help more so as a kickstand, but she's got this awesome length here in the obliques and alignment as well. So the bottom leg is active, foot is flexed. Inhale, lift that top leg up. Exhale, press it down for 5. Inhale up, exhale down for 4. Beautiful. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Lift the top leg slightly. Lift the bottom leg to meet it. Drop the bottom leg. Drop the top leg. Lift the top. Lift the bottom. Drop the bottom. Drop the top. Lift the top. The bottom. Drop the bottom. Drop the top. Lift the top. Lift the bottom. Drop the bottom. Lift the top. lift the top, lift the bottom, drop the top. Both legs. Up and down for 5. Good. Glue those inner thighs, pelvic floor lift. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the legs long. Your bottom arm will bend. So we'll turn that, that's it, and then stretch it long for 5. Good. 4, turn that elbow in slightly. 3, good. Inward, other way. 2, that's it. And 1, good. And then carefully slide off. Whew. Nice. We're going to transition. We'll do the other side. We're going to go into some extension work. So to help you, go ahead and face. You're going to step inside the ladder barrel. Good. And you're going to walk your feet up on top. Walk your feet up the ladder. Perfect. And you're going to lie down with your pelvis against the ladder barrel. Good. And then let me go ahead and sneak your feet. One heel is going to come up under the very top rung of the ladder barrel. Good. Perfect. Do you feel, this looks great. Cool. So go ahead and fold your fold your hands to your forehead. Perfect. And you have this awesome stability here in the low body. Stretch the spine over the barrel. Inhale here, exhale, pull the navel up from the close. Lift that chest forward. Good. 5. Perfect. And then lift 4, beautiful. 3, awesome job. 2, glutes and hamstrings working. Perfect. And then 1. Adding rotation, so you'll flex. You're gonna lift, open up to the right, back to center, melt down. Inhale, exhale, lift that chest, open to the left, center, and then melt down. Good. Lift, reach. Good. This next one, lift, rotate. We'll add a little variation. So you're going to lift that chest forward, twist, hold it here. Your outside arm, the top arm is going to extend out to me. Bend that elbow back and then untwist. Inhale. Exhale, lift that chest, that sternum, open. Good. And then one more time here, either side. Lift up a little higher. So lift, twist, extend. Good, center, and then lift up one more time. Lift a little higher, higher, higher. That's it. Twist, and then open the arm. Good, and lower it down. And then carefully slide off the barrel. Just take a stretch. Perfect. And then we'll do the other leg. Perfect. All right, so to do so, you're gonna take your inside leg, swing it around on top of the ladder barrel. Woo, good. Slide on top. And then the inside leg is going to swing around the front, and then your inside hand's gonna reach for the, that's it. Perfect. And that's the safest way to get on top of that ladder barrel. Perfect. Drop that bottom shoulder, and make sure your elbow is rotated in. Good, keeping a nice soft elbow here. Now the legs are active. Lift that top leg, inhaling up and down. 5, 4, you have that length in the obliques. 3, 2, and 1. Let me have you just slide down just a little bit more. Good, holding it here. Now lift that top leg up just a little bit. Hold it right there. Lift the bottom leg. Drop the bottom, drop the top. Lift the top, lift the bottom, drop the bottom, drop the top. Lift the top, lift the bottom, drop the bottom, drop the top. Lift the top, lift the bottom, drop the bottom, drop the top. One more time. Lift the top, lift the bottom, drop the bottom, drop the top. Both legs lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Now hold those legs long, that bottom arm, bend, little arm press, and stretch for 5, good, 4, 3, a little small movement, 2, good, and 1. Go ahead and slide all the way back. Nicely done. Take a stretch over the barrel, and we'll finish with short box and horseback. So let me grab you go ahead and pause for a second. We're going to go into horseback, and then we're going to go into our short box ab series. So let me have you climb up on top come into the ladder barrel, and you're going to swing your inside leg over, just like you did for your side series. Yeah, just climb up on top. So you're sitting right in the middle of the apex of the barrel. So scooch forward just a little bit more. Perfect. All right, so from here, you're going to make sure that your toes are pointed forward so your feet are parallel and they're flexed. You're gonna start with the elbows bent, palms facing forward, shoulders are down. You're in a nice tall neutral spine. Now to initiate this is a scoop of the tummy. So as you start to reach your arms forward, so reach the arms forward, pull the navel in, scoop like I just punched you in your gut, straighten the legs, round that back, round, 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 that's it, and then slowly come down. Good, 2 more, inhale. Exhale, reach and tuck, good, scoop, scoop, scoop. Relax the shoulders, that's it. So you're accentuating that roundness in the curve just like in our teaser. Straighten the legs, scoop, lift, and come back down. Very beautiful. All right, so let's move on into some short box work. Let me have you swing your outside leg around, and we'll just use the bar for proprioceptive awareness. I like it. You'll hang on to the outsides. And then you're going to place your toes under the padded part of the ladder, and then you should have your heels flexed up against there. Do you feel like you have some support? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall, we're going to round back first. Arms are going to reach forward. You're going to start in the tallest spine you got. So sit tall first. That's it. Shoulders are down. Good. Now, glue the inner thighs together. It'll help you stay connected to your deep abs. You got it. Yeah, feet together. Good. And then you're going to start with rounding the pelvis back, rolling down. Good. Holding it here. Just keep those arms forward. Keep the arms forward. Good. And then you're going to curl the shoulders over the hips, and then restack the spine from the very base, all the way up through the crown of the head. Good. Inhale. Exhale, round. Good. And then round forward. Draw the shoulders over. Yes. Deepen the ab scoop, and then restack. Good. 3 more. And then curl up. That's it. Beautiful. And 2. Good. You got it. Good. And then 1 more. And then curl, 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 curl. Good. And then restack. Beautiful. Keeping the spine nice and flat. You're going to a hinge. So you're going to lean back. Just lean all the way back. Don't round. Just stay. Keep a nice flat back, and then exhale. Lift forward. Good. For 5. Hinge back. Hinge forward. 4. Good. 3. Sitting up all the way tall. That's it. And 2. And 1. Sit all the way nice and tall. Reach the arms up to the sky. Knuckles up. Hold it here. Pull the ribs down. Exhale. Twist to the left. And then back to center. And then exhale. Twist to the right. Back to center. Good. 1 more time. Twist to the left. And center. And then twist to the right. Good.
I did opposite. Is that okay?
That is totally fine. We will twist and lean next time around. Good. Perfect. And then twist to the right. And then lean back. Good. A little twist and lean. Reach all the way up. Staying high to nose on the other side. Untwist. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the left. Twist to the left. Lean back. Lean. Good. Create that diagonal. Good. Untwist. Twist to the right. Lean back. Good. And lift. Center. And then twist to the left. Good. And then come back to center. Reach those arms all the way back down. Take a stretch forward. Beautiful. And that was the seated series on the ladder barrel. We're going to go into our inverted series with the Pilates arc. So Priya, let me have you carefully walk back so your booty's right on top of that apex, and then keeping your butt there, walk the hands back so you can guide yourself along. Good. And just allow yourself to come all the way down. Yes! And then go ahead and bring your legs up to the sky. Beautiful! It's perfect. You'll scale the toes apart. All right, keep those abs braced nice and tight. Now you're only pulling down as low as you can maintain pelvic stability. So you're gonna pull those legs down, engaging those glutes, and then inhale to lift using those abs. Good. 5. Pull the legs down, lift. 4. Perfect. 3.
Should not take it all the way down?
2. No, not all the way, because I don't want you to extend. Good. And then 1 more. It's more about extension of the hip and not so much the spine. Now we're going to pull one leg up, pull the other leg down for scissors. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Good. 5, 6, 7, you're going to run your feet down. And you're gonna run your feet back up. And you're gonna run your feet down. And then walk it back up. 3 more. Walk, 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 walk. 2 more. Walk, 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 walk. Baby steps. Baby steps to the bus. And lift all the way up to the top. Beautiful. Hold it here. You're gonna inhale to open the legs. Exhale, circle them down. Pull the legs together. Straight line up through center. Open, circle around, and then straight line up through center. 2 more in this direction. And then keep the legs together, keep them reaching open. That's it, you got it. Open, circle up, pull the legs together, straight line down through the center, open, beautiful, perfect. Collarbones look good, your shoulders are relaxed, your face is relaxed. And 1 more here. Perfect, and then bring the knees into the chest. And there's our inverted C, or you can slide it every day. Ready? Okay, we're going to move on into hanging up with a pull-up and a back bend. Just getting straight into it. Pernia, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so let me have you have a seat here on the Cadillac mat, if you will. You're going to start with your feet. Yeah, so you're actually going to be seated on top of the sit run, so you'll sit up tall. And then you're going to flex your feet into the poles here. Now, you're going to slide your hand through the sheepskin loop and then hang on to the strap through the cloth. Yes. Through the fuzzies. They're so soft. Okay. Let me draw this one slightly forward. You feel like you have, you feel kind of even. I see it just is. How's that? Good? Perfect. Okay. So before we begin, you're going to want to push your feet into the poles to hinge your hips up. Once you've hinged your hips up, you'll do 3 pull-ups. Just listen to my cueing. And then we'll go into the back bend. Okay, and we'll do a stretch. All right, so inhale to prepare. Exhale, push into your feet, hinge your hips up, and then pull up. Tuck those elbows in. 2, good. And then 1, straighten the arms out. You're gonna bend your knees, contracting the hamstrings, flex the spine, back bend, bend the elbows, lift, 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 lift. Good, bend those knees a little bit more. And then go ahead and straighten the legs, hinge the hips all the way back down. Good. And then turn the thumbs down for a stretch.
Like this?
Yeah, but hang on to the thing. Good. And then feet against the poles. Good. And then push into the pole, hinge the hips up on the exhale. Good. Pull-ups 3, drop the shoulders. 2 and 1. Hold it here, bend the knees. Back bend, good, so bend the knees more. Yes, and then go ahead, straighten the legs, and then hinge those hips down. Keep the hands through the loops, turn the thumbs down, rotate, take a stretch through the shoulders. Good, and we're gonna do 1 more variation. Okay. Hanging on to the straps, feet against the pole. Legs are nice and long, so you feel that connection. And then inhale here, exhale, hinge the hips up, push, hinge. Good. Pull up. 3, 2, and 1. Keep those arms straight. Bend the knees. Bend. Arc, 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 arc. Yes. And unhinge. Straighten the legs and then come all the way down to the stretch. Beautiful. And there we have hanging up with the back bend. All right. And we are going to finish with some ballet stretches here at the ladder barrel. And we're going to start with the hamstrings. So Pernia, let me have you step inside the barrel, the ladder barrel. Facing, you'll stand against the ladder facing the barrel. And then go ahead and take your left leg up to the apex, stretch it over, good. And then standing nice and tall, inhale here, exhale, hinging forward, you can reach for your toes, going into a nice hamstring stretch here. Good. And then stand up nice and tall, perfect. And then we're gonna go into the glutes. So what you'll do is bend your left knee, bringing that ankle bone around so the knee and the ankle are in alignment. Just let that knee and ankle bone rest on the barrel and just sit up nice and tall. I just sit up, you're standing nice and tall. Whatever position you're in now, stay there, please. Good. Oh yes, you feel the release? I bet. Yeah. I did a bike ride yesterday. Mine are definitely feeling it. All right, now I gotta do our quad. So carefully slide this foot down. And then I'm gonna have you turn to face the ladder. Okay? And then what you'll do is bend your left knee, bringing this leg up to the barrel that way. Good. And just letting that hip drop, keeping that chest open. Good. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So gently let that leg come down, turn around. Let's do the other side. All right. So you'll face the barrel, and then standing against the ladder. Perfect. And then straighten that right leg. Going in for the hamstring stretch. Good. And then standing nice and tall. Carefully bring the ankle bone around, that knee around. Keeping everything nice and even. Don't slouch. You know that word. Okay, I know. Hamstrings, they did a lot today, especially with those back bends. Show them a little love. Good. And then let's have you turn around and we'll go to the quads. Good, so standing nice and tall. Dropping that hip. Good. And gently coming out of here. And one final roll down. So let me have you just step to the outside. And you can stand facing the Pilates arc. This is totally fine. Lining up the toes, lifting the arms up to the sky, extending your spine. Exhale, forward, flexing, diving over. Hands can come down to the lip of the Pilates arc. And shake your head no. Perfect. And then starting from the base of the spine, restack. One bone on top of another. Beautiful. And then big exhale down. Awesome job. Thank you for being my person for my video today, Pernia. And thank you for watching, Sarah. We'll see you later.